What's going on, True Combat King family? How you guys doing today? Like usual, it's your host, Ray187, and I'm accompanied by my president, your president, Mr. Gameaholic. How you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good, Ray. How about yourself?
I'm pretty alright, man. Happy Saturday to you guys. And we're also here with one of our paid members, Mr. TCK Kokomo. You became quite a regular in the show. How you doing today, Mr. Kokomo?
I'm doing alright. How about you, man?
We're doing great, man. Well, it's good to have you guys here. And Kokomo, it's good to see you like usual. As I said, he's kind of became a regular. Isn't that right, game?
Yeah, definitely.
With no further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get into your guys' news for this week, shall we? Alright, Mr. Kokomo, if you wouldn't mind, let's go ahead and get it started.
Alright, with Gems of War, we have finished with the blue and purple statues. You're on level 14 with the red. Just all try and pitch in, even 1,000, 5,000, matter. Try and pitch in a little bit then. Brown statue, because last week, brown statues matter.
Brown statues matter.
Other than that, let's try and work on the armor, keep on with the events, and, you know, just make a statement with Gems of War. Let's try and make this big.
Here.
Other than that, the member of the week, I chose Caxlinger. This week he's donated the most gold, so wish you guys that.
If I shot you, I was aiming at you, Castlinger. After you.
Other than that, that should be it. Just keep up the good work, y'all. Make us proud. Over to you.
Well, personally, I think that, you know, Gems of War, that game has become something else, hasn't it? I mean, do you have any recommendations on how to get better cards? Am I the only member of TCK struggling to get some quality cards here?
Well, if you personally really want to get some good cards, you really want to open like I want to say 50 pack of gem chests. They're very expensive, however. So like when you're done with your armor, when you've not got other stuff, open those because you'll probably get at least between say 2 and 5 orange cards. You have a chance of mythic cards too.
Oh wow. All right. Yep. And what about when it comes down to Guild Wars? I've noticed that a lot of people probably don't understand what they're doing. So I want to take a few minutes to kind of talk about Guild Wars right quick. What do you guys know about them?
It's mainly just a whole group of guilds trying to see who is the better one. You battle at least 5 people in that guild as much as you can. You have 5 tries to get through each person. Once you're done with those 5 attempts, whether you win them or you beat them, you're over with that guild.
Excellent. And now just so you guys know, there is a result page that you can look at, and you can kind of see for yourself exactly how you've done during a guild war. It's pretty important that we all kind of start taking tabs on that and taking it serious. Now, I want to remind everyone that we are establishing new ranks in the game. If you don't like your current position, maybe you should be doing more. Being active in the guild wars is a great place to start being recognized. Another question I had for you guys is, how do you change your troops for your guild war? Like, I noticed that whenever you're attacking, you can pick your team you want to attack with, but when they attack you, you already have a core set that you should have selected. So if you guys wouldn't mind, would you take a few seconds to kind of walk the guys through exactly how to select a team and get it in play?
When you go to your character, there should be a place where you have your wins and your losses. You should to find a spot where you set your defensive troops. Game, do you have the exact step through? I can't top of my head.
Yeah, I think you're about right with that though. Guild Wars, I think it is a setting actually on the Guild War page where you can set a defense team. At least it is like that. It is like that for your general team. You had to find your defense at the bottom, and then set it through that. So I do believe it is through the actual Guild War page.
And another thing I like to add to that, you guys, is if you play the game as much as we have, you'll be familiar with the teal and black fist icon. That icon is your power meter, so that tells you exactly how strong your combination of cards are. You want to raise that number as high as you can get it before you say you have a good team. And also be sure to adjust the gems. You can customize your gems so when people fight you, you will have the advantage more or less towards your favor rather than towards, just having anything set up and anybody can take the game. It's a good chance for you to make it a one-way fight. Do the best you can to customize your guys' stuff. Excellent. Do you have anything else on that game, Kokomo?
No, I think that pretty much covers it up.
Okay, and before we go on to all the other titles, I do want to just take a few seconds to let Mr. Kokomo here know personally that Tap Titans 2 will be coming to TCK here very soon. So we are working very aggressively to expand that. Yes, so for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, just know it's pretty fun once you get past like the first 5 levels and it actually starts to matter what you do, then you'll really enjoy the game. It's a good way to kill time on an airplane, trust me. Alright, excuse me. So moving on, let's go ahead and talk about some of our other titles, shall we? First up on our list is going to be Summoners Wars again. Just so you guys know, Game, Kokomo, and every other TCK member out there, we really appreciate you guys taking time to actively play the game. We understand it's different. We understand that it's a lot that goes into this game. I mean, I don't know about you, Game, but when I started playing this, I thought it was going to be super sweet and simple, and it turned out to be 1,000 and fucking monsters I got to level up all the damn time. So, what do
I
you
had to
think about
jump
it?
through. Well, yeah, it is quite difficult because there's not only is there different star colors, there's different star levels. So ideally, when you start the game, you want to start at level 3. Then you've got to like use level 3 monsters material to get level 4, and even more to get level 5. Which, might I quote, I actually did get level 5 yesterday,
What?
but
You got a
took
level 5?
4.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah, but it took 4. It took 4 level 4 monsters of material.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can get those angel mons, the rainbow mons. You want to really get those in too because they come as max level, which means you can put them up to the next one if needed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's definitely difficult, especially when you also involve star colors, meaning different things for stats. Purple stars are by default better than yellow stars.
So, and for those of you guys who don't know, those are awakened monsters. If you have an awakened monster, that monster is just off bat a lot stronger than any other monster you're going to have. Level per level. So if you have an awakened level 3 monster, compared to any other level 3 monster you have, that one's going to be at top notch. So, we're going to be trying to promote the guild a lot more over the next couple of weeks, and we're going to do the best we can to recruit enough members to try to get ready for Guild Wars within the next month. But as of now, we just want you guys to focus on your monsters. Get your monsters on point. There's no point of rushing into Guild Wars if we don't have adequate teams of good monsters. It's kind of like going back over to Gems of War, you know? There's no point of trying to be in a guild battle if you have shitty cards. Gotta fix your cards, gotta make it worth your time. Same thing with Summoners Wars. Gotta fix your monsters, gotta make it worth our time. So outside of that, you guys, we do look forward to working with you guys more in the future. And we hope that as a family, we do progress in this game title and just totally bring Summoners Wars to something that we've never seen before. Okay, so next up on my little list here. You know what? We're not even going to talk about these guys. As we kept mentioning it, if you're playing a game that I'm not talking about, we're trying to revamp them. We'll get back to them soon. So yeah, that pretty much concludes all my little list of topics. Game, how you doing over there?
Doing good.
Excellent.
Alright. Okay, so we're gonna start Clash of Clans as usual. So activity wise, again, really hasn't moved that much, but our leadership and our activity is increasing. So I do want to give a quick shout out to one of our newest members and newly promoted elder, Wiggy. Also happens to be this week's Clash of Clans member of the week.
Ooh, you make me wig for you. Ooh, you make me wig for you. Not of approval, fuck you guys. That was a good song. I like it.
Kokomo,
I like
help
it.
me.
Don't, you know what? I'm gonna pull a Donald Trump right now. I like it. I like it. Okay, I really get out of disapproval. I'm not myself.
Alright, anyway. Okay. Okay, so moving on again, guys, just remember when it comes to clan wars, do not opt into war if you're upgrading your heroes. Your heroes are very important. They're like your trump cards of your matches. Jordan very well presented himself by saying that he was upgrading as king, and as a result was not put into the war. So please follow his example. And be sure that if you have a king or queen, or if you happen to have a grand warden one day, whatever, don't opt into war when one of them is down. It really does hinder your performance.
Mm-hmm. And another thing, you guys.
Evaluations still.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Sorry.
Is it okay? Is it okay? Just want to add
Yeah,
on that topic.
yeah, that's fine. It's fine.
Another thing, you guys. Just as he's saying, do not opt into war if you're working on any of your heroes. My personal advice is do not upgrade your town hall until your town hall is max. AKA, if you have a town hall level 8 and you know that level 9 has those little archer guns and you really want to get those, no the fuck you don't. You want to get your walls done first. You want to make sure that that little ass shitty collector over there in the corner that you never really touch is at max level first. You want to make sure that everything on your base is max level. Now, in the event that you did not hear this advice in time, it's okay. My only advice to you is, so what? You build Town Hall level 10 or level 11 by now. Your fault. Do not add any of the next Town Hall equipment to your map. So, for instance, if you're at Town Hall level 9 and you're doing pretty good, you actually got some dark purple walls. Okay, we're proud of you. Good job. But then you decided that, hey, Christmas is here and my mom gave me $100 on my iTunes account, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this money and buy me some gems right quick. Okay, that's cool. And you're gonna take those gems and you're gonna get 2 Inferno Towers and a archery station and all kind of shit you really cannot afford. True or false? You're gonna get the royal shit kicked out of you for at least a year until you even out everything else. For every level
Town Hall
that you
9
add,
is a great example. Town Hall 9 is a great example. Town Hall 9, heroes max of 30. Back in the day, I went up with 20. It took me a while just to unrush that. It took me a good couple months to unrush that. Currently I now sit with max heroes, but I still have lab upgrades to do. I'm sitting with full storages. Okay, cool. I'm not moving up until it's all done. And the whole point of that is you're only going to make yourself rushed and inadequate in war. Know before you say it, you are not engineered. If you have rushed troops too, you're not engineered. Engineered bases just being ones making it easier for war purposes.
and that is so the truth. Oh, and would you mind telling people about these new units that's available in the game?
New units?
Yeah, like the bomb crate thing, whatever that thing is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
good catch on that. Yeah, so as you guys also know, Builder Hall 7 is now a thing. So, yeah, you do have these little skeleton dropships, large cannons and all that stuff. If you guys happen to be there, be sure to try and get up there ASAP. You just don't know what this could actually intertwine with your actual base. If you're not much of a Builder Hall player, you may find that will hinder your experience on the other base later on, because we just don't know what kind of content they're going to have for the two acting together.
Here, here. All
Right,
right.
and other than that, you guys just need to know that there are still evaluations going casually over the week. I'm always looking for new elders on that game. To get elder, very simple. Donate, keep the chat active, be active, you know, it doesn't have to be too much, once or twice a day, whatever. And if you really want to show, just go into the global or something, grab a friend, or you know, if you know someone else who plays, grab them, invite them into the clan. Let's keep our numbers up, and let's make sure that we're, you know, keeping up with our activity in general.
Here, here.
But that sums up for Clash of Clans. What do you guys think?
Well, personally, I think that, you know, Clash of Clans is going in a direction that is really unpredictable. So good job, Splinter Cell, for making a really good game. No one really knows what it's gonna. Isn't that the name of the people that made the motherfucker?
Supercell, right?
Supercell, Splinter Cell, you know what the fuck you call yourselves. Anyway, good job, motherfucker. You made a good game. But that totally took away credit from them.
That was funny.
But as I was saying though, it's very unpredictable right now. No one really knows what Clash of Clans is gonna bring. I mean, that robot that you can use on the builder base, that right there was a really big turn of the game. And for you to be able to take your grand builder and actually use him in your regular base to construct weird ass technology, that is, I mean, my mind's kind of blown. I've been playing this game for like what, 2 years now, 3 years, and you know, for anyone that's been playing as long as we have, you'll know that these updates that have happened in 2017 are some of the most dramatic ones that we've witnessed in this game. I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about that statement, game? Does that sound kind of adequate?
Yeah, it definitely sounds adequate to me. You just never know what's going to happen, so keep up with it.
Awesome.
Alright, moving on to Halo. Alright, starting with a Halo 5 member table. Guys, I emphasize this every week, or every other week at the very least. Make sure you're checking out these new games. The expansion is real. You know, Halo's one game, it's our home game. But at the end of the day, there are other games. You want to chill out, maybe try Gems of War. You want a little phone app addiction or something? Maybe try Halo, Clash of Clans. Just try out the new games, guys. Just so the family knows, after our Saturday meeting business, we will be holding some time together as a family. This is going to be a weekly occurrence. It's nothing specific. It could be a joint class where everyone puts an input. It could just be asking someone how their day's been, or a chat about TCK's history. Whatever you guys want to do, ultimately, it may well come down to family majority.
Oh, I got a
moving on
request.
to-
I want to use my 51% to say, Artilla, look at me. You got to buy pizza on Saturday. No, it doesn't work that way. That doesn't work that way. No.
He might want to. Who knows? Let's ask him.
Yeah, buy some pizza, Artilla. Come on, hook us up.
Please, man, buy me the pizza.
You never know. I might just mess around and give you a salty dab. There you go, kid. I just mentioned your name on the news.
Oh, and buy pay membership, because you may very well just get your pizza back.
Yeah, that's quite true, actually.
Alright, member of the week this week for Halo goes to Ninja Nick. Congratulations, bro, for stepping up holding classes for your bronze crowns in their absence, and demonstrating excellent communication.
Oh shit! Oh man, you guys watch out for the burritos, okay? Do not go to Taco Bell at 2 p.m. It's not a good idea.
Oh, my gun go down. Fuck.
Shit. Maybe because you weren't trying to smell that shit, man. I mean, you see what happened? Jeez, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Alright.
congratulations again to Ninja Nick.
How the hell did you throw that out in
showing...
the audience and it came right back? There's people at
Skill.
home. I'm gonna give you guys a rare hand cam to just let you see what we see. How the hell did that grenade bounce all the way back up here? There's nothing there to catch it, throw it, shoot it, nothing. Just, I don't know.
Could have been a stealth member, but that's just me.
Tell you guys what, let's take a little virtual tour around the room right quick. So, just so you guys see, this is the room where we shoot the news at. Pretty. This is the interview room. If you go through here, we keep a hostage. This is my dressing room. Can't take you guys in there. And that concludes the tour that I'm actually going to give you guys. Actually, here, I'll take you upstairs. This is the control tower, you guys. Let's go take a look at the control tower. Now, yes, just so you guys know, we use all this equipment. Game, when are you going to fix this monitor? Never mind. Fuck it. It looks fine.
I hired the music director to fix it, but he can't even do the music properly. So
oh, yeah, that's right. He
this
told
could
me
take a while.
he told me that he was going to get the intern to do it. So, yeah, you guys, that's a quick behind-the-scenes tour of our news show. A lot goes into your guys' show, you guys, believe me. Even though you guys only get a chance to see this much of the set, there's a whole lot more going on here. Okay. So, I'm sorry, game. We was talking about Ninja Nick, and I went left field right quick. You see how happy he makes me, Ninja? You secretly stole my attention.
So anyway, I was just saying again, congratulations to Ninja Nick. Truly showing that higher house commandership status right there.
Yeah, true that.
All right. So moving up on the green shield. Okay. As of today, we will be dropping Lord Great Circle. No commanders have been able to vouch for him over the weeks that the question's gone around whether he took a tryout. And now it is that time to drop him.
Well, in the words of an old friend of mine's and a past president of yours, bye, Felicia.
Oh, God. Alright, also following up on that, we currently have 3 remaining green shielders that are in need of tryouts. FOM Cobra, Coda 005, and Same Prince 62. Please be sure to work with these guys. Obviously, tryouts, they don't need to be done straight away, don't need to be done too quickly, but make sure they're at least attending their events and getting the ropes of the ideas and that, and make sure that those tryouts do get done, please and thank you.
You're here. And, Mr. President, I just want to take a few moments right quick to kind of clarify a few things with the people at home.
Absolutely.
The individual that received the classic by Felicia is not being kicked out of TCK. And the only reason I could say that is because they never officially made it into TCK. They're still green shields. And when a green shielder is either released from the program or they decide that they just don't want to do this no more, it's no harm, no foul. Everyone is free to either quit or be kicked out in the green shield process. Now what that means is for any individual that's went through this, you do not have to worry about court. You just have to get in touch with another commander and get recruited once again. I mean, if we have record of you as a previous green shielder, you're fine. Nothing to worry about. So sorry about that, Mr. President. You want to clean that up?
Yeah, no problem. You are hitting that one head right there.
Yay.
Okay, so that's everything for our Halo 5 member table, so now it's time for our Halo 5 commander table. Scholarship training will be, without fail, happening next week, so please get prepared for that, okay? You guys should already know most of this stuff anyway. If not, just try, test each other, brush up on it. All right, just make sure that you kind of know the ropes of your position, even the bits that are not usually touched that much.
And just to kind
Also,
of give you guys an, oh, I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. And just to kind of give you guys a little insight at home about what you can expect, TCK is making a big change, a huge change. Right now, Kokomo, what rank are you? Bronze Crown, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And all you know is Bronze Crown information, right?
For the most part, yeah.
I mean, do you know how to do a Gold Crown job?
No, no,
Okay.
not at all.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. Is in a couple of weeks, every commander in TCK will be adequately trained from Bronze Crown all the way up to Gold Crown. So in a couple of weeks, Kokomo, you will have Gold Crown knowledge. Now, whether or not you are permitted to utilize that information is yet to be determined based off of how you do in class. But even if you do become a Bronze Crown, even if you keep your same position across the board, if your Silver Crown comes to you and asks you to help him with something, you'll be able to. If your Gold Crown asks for help, you will be able to. And that's one of the big changes that's happening in TCK. It's no longer going to be, oh, well, I would recruit you, but unfortunately I need to have this commander here. But instead, I'm going to recruit you because I'm trained to recruit you no matter what commander's here. So we're looking forward to seeing some of these new changes take effect in the family. I mean, I don't know. How about you, Game? How do you feel about that?
I agree 100% with it.
Awesome. So I mean, I don't want to give away too much right now, you guys. Yeah, let me do my little Ray Charles dance with you. I'm Ray Charles. I'm Ray Charles. I can't
Wow,
do
I
it
didn't
like
see that
this.
one coming.
I never
Coco.
dreamed she'll leave in Kokomo. Yeah, I'm Ray Charles, y'all. Hey, this is like, I'm sorry. TCK loves the blind. Yeah, we love him. Donald Trump style. Like, I'm sorry, that's fucked up.
Alright, alright. To finish up our commander table, anyways, as you guys know, I did cover about having a little family held event after business, after each one of these meetings. So, in the event that a presidential staff member is not present, the highest rank who stays online afterwards is required to host a family-friendly event after all Saturday business. Please and thank you. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Again, it can be a majority vote. This is something that the family will enjoy. And that's it. What are you doing?
Punch in the ear. I don't like it. These be punches. Kind of crooked.
Come on.
Here, 1 second. Let me try to weld this.
Hey, I'm the welder here, not you.
All right, TCK. That looks a lot better, right, you guys? That E looks a lot less crooked. No? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I had to fix that. ADD's kicking in. But you guys, speaking of which, outside of us having some type of family event, it's very open on Saturday. Very open. You guys know we have custom game nights on Friday, right? Well, what do you say we take it back a little bit more and we do Throwback Thursdays? That's right, TCK. Every Thursday, we're going to start playing either Halo 3 or Halo 4, depending on which one you have or what group you're in. Now, understand it's not going to be required or mandatory for you to engage in this activity, but it will be available. So if you still have your Halo 4 that's just sitting on the shelf, install it. Now's a good time to reutilize it. If you just have Halo 5 and you're okay at Halo 3, then we'll be playing that like clockwork that day. But if for some reason you don't like either one of those, there will be a regular lobby still going on, so just look for the other lobby. But more on that coming soon. Hopefully we'll see you guys on Thursday. That's all I got.
Alright, well,
What the hell are you thinking about, gang? I mean, I'm just looking at you, and you just looking off into the horizon. I mean, what the fuck is up?
He's thinking about those Jaffers.
Yeah, right. That's that look in your eyes.
Absolutely, no, you're
There
absolutely right.
goes my
Jaffa
Jaffer,
cakes.
watching out for me.
I can see the light of the Jaffas.
Not a disapproval. I'm with this guy. I don't even know what a Jaffer is yet. Just so you guys know, we're somewhere between a Hostess cupcake and an Oreo cookie. So we'll let you guys know enough when we get it figured out.
And a piece of shit, apparently. Fuck you, Kokomo.
And a piece of shit. Okay, this just in. It might just have shit in it. But then again, I don't know, man. You said blood sausage. I was expecting some blood, and it didn't have no damn blood in it. I love
Kokomo must
Europeans.
have eaten lots of them then, because he's full of shit.
Burn! Burn.
Well, you
Even
were the one that
Jeffrey
recruited me.
Oh, you know what? I'm here, let me go ahead.
I don't want to watch you on the clan. Alright, we're not doing this anymore.
Jerry! Ray! You know what? Fuck it. Ray! You know what? Fuck this, Jerry! Ah! No, okay, alright. We probably did not need to do that last part. I'm sorry, you guys. For those of you at home, I did not take my medicine right now. I'm totally not right in the head right now. Oh, a nickel. As I was saying, peanuts are great. Peanuts are amazing. Wait, what's I talking about? Jeffrey cakes! It's like the... Okay. Alright, game. But, is there anything else, pal, that you want to talk about before we adjourn?
No, sir.
Ooh, Icy, you want to say hi? Want to say hi to TCK? Here, say hi. Alright, she don't give a fuck. She ain't saying nothing to y'all. My daughter thinks we're a bunch of losers. That's pathetic. She's 2, and she thinks we're losers already. Alright. So, you guys, it's been a real pleasure hanging out with you guys, like usual. Unfortunately for this week, we do not have a drawing to give away. We don't have enough paid members entering, so, paid members, this is all for you. You're pretty much going to get something as long as you do your job. What might end up happening if we do not have another winner next week is I will do competition, so these two can win once a month, basically, it looks like. I would encourage you guys to please chip in before they take everything. TCK is not... How do I put this? We're not a stingy community. We have a lot to give away, but we only have enough to give away to those who's given to us. And in which case, if you have given, please stop by the website and click on the paid member zone. Oh, now you say hi. Forget you. Ah, kids. But just click on the paid member zone. Check out your giveaway. This stuff is for you. And as of now, only 2 paid members have collected prizes. If you're the only person to enter next week, you're pretty much going to win something next week. So paid members, we need you guys to step up and engage in your website more. This is your community. Remember that. All right. Well, that was fun. Very informative. You guys want to go get something to eat?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Want some Jaffa
TCK,
cakes.
it's been a pleasure. What the fuck is a Jaff? Never mind. You guys, it's been a pleasure, TCK, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you guys. You guys all be cool. Stay tuned, and come on, let's go do some custom games with the boys. Let's go, you guys. Oh, free Jeffrey cakes. Games buying.
Hell yeah, I'm buying.
You just have to like travel across the world to get them.